One, two, three, and four. Count what you have now. Don't count what you don't have. Count what you have now. Don't count what you don't have. Find that you have so much. 頑張りすぎる自分に疲れてふと泣けてきた真夜中のバスルームでまだ手にしたことのない幸せがどこかにある気がして焦るのは年のせい一人楽しく生きてきたの何一つ悔やんでないけど曇った鏡のように明日が見えない Can't you see, can't you see 自由と孤独は二つでセット気ままなこと寂しさもついてくるDon't you know 隣の芝生が青く見えたらこの庭に花を植えればいい Count what you have now Don't count what you don't have Find that you have so muchないものネタにしながらみんな迷って生きてる大人になってからも足元に咲いた綺麗な花に気づくだけで人は嬉しい気持ちになれるのにいつか胸の奥に抱えたジレンマの音色抜ければ本当に大事なもの知る日が来るだろう Can't you see, can't you see どんな道を選んだとしても悩みの数同じだけついてくる You can choose, you can choose 私が決める私のプライオリティ何を取って何を諦めるの Can't you see, can't you see 幸せの基準測るものさし自分の心の中にあるのさ You can find, you can find 足りないもの数えるくらいなら足りてるもの数えてごらんよ Count what you have now Don't count what you don't have Can't you see, can't you see have now Don't count what you don't have You can't choose have so much You can find Can't you see, can't you see have now Don't count what you don't have You can't choose have so much You can find
Hello? Test, test. Give me a second. I'm hooking up the music. Go. Cool. Alright. Sweet. Music's on. Everything should be working. Where's my view window? Good morning. Or, well, technically, it is morning for all of us, I would assume. It is pretty much morning time for me. It is like just 7 minutes past midnight, so pretty much the morning. So good morning, everyone. How's it going? It's me, the guy, Blue Echo 27. Welcome back. Today we're going to be trying to replace the phone, the battery from this little device that we call that is my phone, my Samsung Galaxy Note 9. Doesn't the battery cost almost as the phone? No. So the battery actually just cost me $50 or $40. So, anyways, so here's my phone. Whoop. Battery that I'm gonna be replacing it with. It's from Better Bat Australia, and I have historically bought batteries from them for my laptop, for my digital camera, and whatever. So I do trust this seller of batteries and stuff. It may not be, the original Samsung battery, but it will work just fine. So it should be. I've watched. There's this video that I watched on how to repair it, and it seems like it's rather easy and straightforward. To summarize the entire thing, I have to just heat up my phone, boom, take it apart because I need to heat it up because if it's glued or whatever. Remove some screws, take off the battery, put back the battery, and reverse. So it should be fine. I've already switched off my phone. Oh, it's third party. Oh, be careful. Don't want to blow it. Nah, it should be fine. Again, I've historically bought from that seller, and they have never failed me yet. Better Bat Australia, not sponsored by the way, but we're gonna give it a go. I think I bought even these little tools from them, the suction cup, and these things that look like picks so I can pry it open. So yeah, we'll have a go. So the thing that does cost a lot of money is the phone screen. So well, it depends where you buy it from, right? If I were to just look at, I don't know, like maybe at Amazon or something, or somewhere within, maybe I don't know, so I'm gonna say somewhere within Australia, but technically the phone screen that I bought was from Australia. Anyways, it's from the price range is between like $200 to $300 just for like phone screen itself. So I could probably buy a new phone with that money. However, I did buy a cheaper screen. Now, whether or not it was worth buying a cheaper screen to get my to fix this little thing, not sure. I mean, there's only minor cracking, and it's mostly just cosmetic damage because everything else is functional. Like I can touch my screen and things still work fine. However, I'm not sure if it'll turn out worse if I replace it with a cheaper screen. But then again, more expensive doesn't necessarily mean quality and or better. So, I don't know. We'll see. We'll give it a go. Okay, let me just give my screen a wipe. Alright, let me just give my screen a bit of a wipe. It's been quite a while since I've given it a wipe down. Anyways, cool. So, in case we get stuck, I do have a little video here. Hold on, where is that? Boop. Boop, boop, boop. Where is it? Game Windows. Oh, by the way, I bought myself a new office chair. Ugh. Wait. What the hell is this?
And remove the
Okay, that's weird. Oh, I know why. Hold on. Nice. Sweet. Okay. What do you use the right keyboard for? Oh no. This is simply an extra keypad. I use it for like my soundboard and key bindings and stuff. For example, let's say Boom. So, like, this is just my little, let's say, sort of makeshift Steam Deck with where I put in some buttons and stuff. So yeah, I bought myself a chair too a couple days ago. It comes with the leg rest. Sick, dude. That's pretty nice. Whereas I just bought an office chair, $50 from like Facebook Marketplace. It's all right. It's not. It's not like, you know, it ain't as fancy as yours with, you know, your leg rest or whatever. But it is a proper chair. Because I don't know if I've ever sent you that my old chair, my old office chair, which was literally just like an you know, the sort of chair you'll have in your living room, or like yeah, and a sort of chair you'll have in your living room or maybe just outside. Essentially that's what I had. So it wasn't an actual proper office chair. Now at least it's a proper chair, and I have an actual backrest that I can rest my back on. Dude, sitting on this chair, it makes me feel like I'm an actual professional. You know, it feels so good to sit on. It doesn't have any cushioning at all. It's mostly, since, well, I had a few options there, right? Some of them did have cushioning, but I chose the chair that I had simply because of it's mesh, which is easier to clean. It's breathable. Blah 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 blah. Wait, oh, I was gonna post it from my phone, but then I realized I actually turned off my phone, so I'm gonna do that later. I'll send you the photo. But yeah, all right, let's get started. Okay, so shall we open our battery first? Let's open our battery. I've never replaced a modern phone battery in my life, so hopefully this works out well. Hopefully, like, I can heat this up enough that I can open it. You know. It would be funny if, in my attempt to try to open it up, I either damage it or nothing happens. At which point I'll just, you know, jump to Oblivion. So, cool. Throw this away. Okay. Let's see. So there's a battery? Woo! Please focus. Oh yeah, I turned off my autofocus because autofocusing wasn't very good. Okay, there you go. It should work. Has a bunch of random stats on it. Whatever. Okay. Fuck, I'm just gonna fucking pierce it. Nice. Do 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 do. Man, it took me a while to fuck around with the cameras and stuff to get it working. I'm glad it finally goddamn worked. Had to restart it initially because it seems like there's something was happening with the drivers. You know when it, as I plugged in my camera, I kept doing that ding-dong, 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 again and again and again and again and again. I got annoyed about it, so I just restarted my phone. Anyways, cool. Okay, so this is it. The battery. Put my tools down here. Probably need more of the prying tools. I don't have any more prying tools. I do have a guitar pick I could get later. Anyways. And now, the main piece of this little thing that will enable us to do what we wanted to do. A heat gun. It is not my own heat gun. Not sponsored by DeWalt. I just borrowed it from a buddy. So, hopefully it works. I had to turn off my lamp and turn on my, like, my room light. Because I noticed that as I was turning this on, my lamp was just flickering ever so slightly. So, this is how it works. I'm pointing it into nothing. That's 50 degrees Celsius. Ugh. Oh fuck, that's pretty hot. 160. What the fuck? Oh, because I clicked it to... I'll decrease it to... Oh. Okay. Ow! Fuck! Ow! 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 That's actual hot. That's actually hot. Well, it's a heat gun, naturally. Okay. I don't want to point it in my computer screens. I'm going to point it this way. Surely, like 50 degrees Celsius should suffice. Okay, why is it 130? Oh, it's going down. Okay, okay, nice. 80's fine. 70's fine. Ah! Ouch. Ouch. 70's fine. 60's fine. I feel like, I don't know. Should I take it slow at 50 degrees or max it at 100 degrees Celsius and shorten the time? You know, it's like baking. Instead of baking for 40 minutes for 200 degrees, bake it at 20 minutes for 400 degrees, right? That's how it works. All right. So, tools in place. Actually, maybe I should put this battery out of the way. I don't want to heat it up accidentally, right? Turned off my phone just in case I don't want to open it up. Okay, so here's my little thin-ass phone. Little heart rainbow sticker from when my sister owned a phone. Little Eve sticker from that Eve concert tour that I was in. Is that how baking works? I've never baked. No, that was a joke. You cannot bake something that's supposed to be baking for 200 degrees Celsius for 40 minutes in 400 degrees Celsius in 20 minutes. No, unfortunately not. How do I do this? Okay. 50 does not feel too hot, like it's too hot. All right, let's go 70, boys. 70. God, I'm already bored. I'm already bored for having to wait and do this. I'll do. No, it's fine. We'll do 80. We'll do 80. We'll stop at 80. Peak at 80. I don't actually know how long I'm supposed to do this for. I'm assuming what, 20 minutes? Not 20 minutes. No, that's too long. 5 minutes? Alexa, give me a timer for 5 minutes. Is something I would say if I had Alexa. Anyways, how are y'all's Sunday going anyway? My Sunday was pretty alright actually. Pretty proactive day, I'll say. I started off my day by picking up a bunch of hay, like actual, blocks of hay from like the nursery, because my roommate was gonna put it in his garden bed to prevent weeds and stuff. I think he's gonna put it in his weed bed. I'm not sure what it's called. I think it's a weed bed. So yeah, putting it in its weed bed. It was fun picking up hay, because we've been playing Stardew Valley recently, so it felt like we're doing Stardew Valley errands IRL, which was fun. And then I bought myself the office chair, which honestly should have taken me like 30 minutes, but it ended up taking an hour, simply because the guy I was buying it from took an hour to respond, and I was losing my goddamn mind. It's as if bro forgot the password to his Facebook account, but then I felt bad, when I actually met him to pick up the chairs. It's because, he was out and about with his kids and partner, so it's like, oh man, here I am, trying to rush a guy who's just spending time with his family, me, a single guy who's just playing games in the weekend with nothing better to do, annoyed that I'm not getting my chair in time. Anyways, I did get my chair from him, which is nice. For some reason, he had like a dozen office chairs that he was selling. I reckon he got it from his office or something, and he's now just trying to make a quick buck out of it. Mentally prepare him for Monday. The cool thing about Monday here is that technically it's the monarch's birthday, which is a fixed date that's designated as the monarch's birthday. The British monarch's birthday, and so it's a public holiday. And so we have a long weekend this week. We've got a 3-day weekend: Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. So government workers, they get a day off because it's a public holiday. But yeah, thank you, King Charles. I almost said Prince Charles, out of habit. Thank you, King Charles, for being born. Yeah, and I get a holiday. Okay, now how do I do this? Do I do... Bro, this ain't... Oh, it's sticking. It's sticking. It's sticking. I was about to say it's not sticking. Okay. So, I'm supposed to heat it up and then pry this little son of a gun. Like, if you watch this video...
Avid, before we begin the take apart, though,
Okay,
let's
let's
ahead
watch.
and give this video a like. It really helps us out a lot. And also, remember, subscribe if you haven't already. Hit the bell for notifications on future videos.
Why
And
is
also a
bro
reminder, we're
taking
gonna have
5 minutes to
links down below
talk
in the
about the same...
description where you can
about
get all the parts
the main
and
point?
tools used
It's
for
like when
this
I was
repair.
watching
So
a
let's go ahead and get
video
right
this
into it.
morning, or this
Here are some of the
afternoon.
tools we're gonna be
What
using.
was I
A small
watching a
Phillips
video on?
screwdriver, some open prying tools,
Oh,
and
it was
a
just on
suction
how to
cup.
fix some shoes with
If you can't get
contact
any
cement
open
and
prying
stuff.
tools, you can also
The
use
video
a
was
business
12 minutes
card by
long,
folding it in half.
when really
It will be much more
the video could
sturdier,
have
so
been,
you
let's
use it to
say,
pry up around
2
the
minutes
phone. And
max.
you can also
You know,
use
the essential
playing cards
concept
as well.
was put contact
So let's
cement on
get
all the
started.
surfaces
First thing
that
we're
need
gonna
to
wanna
come in
do is
contact,
remove the
that need to
SIM
come
and SD
together.
card tray.
Put the contact cement, you know, put the contact
Next
cement
up, let's
there.
go ahead and remove the stylus.
Oh, I need
Get
to
it out
remove
of
my
the way.
the pen. Oh, yeah. Anyways, the gist of the video was expose the make sure the area that needs to be stuck together is clean and clear of any debris or whatever. Put contact cement on both. Wait for the contact cement to dry, maybe 30 minutes to an hour, and put it together and put pressure. Boom. That's it. That's it. Bro took 12 minutes to explain the video. I'm sure it's there's a lot of people appreciated it, but still, all I wanted to know was how to actually fix my shoe. I don't care about why you don't prefer Gorilla Glue. I don't really care about that, my guy. You know what I mean? Oh.
And then the next step to begin the take apart is we're gonna need to heat up the back cover.
So I'm supposed to take
especially
away
around the
my
edges.
shit.
We can use a hair dryer or
Take
a heat gun.
off my pen.
Also in the description where you can get all the parts and tools used for this repair. So let's go ahead and get right into it. Here are some of the tools we're going to be using: a small Phillips head screwdriver, some open prying tools, and a suction cup.
Suction cup.
If you can't get any open prying tools, you can also use a business card by folding it in half.
I do not have a business
It will
card.
be much more sturdier, so you can use it to pry up around the phone. And you can also use playing cards as well. So let's get started. First thing we're going to want to do is remove the SIM and SD card tray.
I almost fucked up there.
Next up, let's go ahead and remove the stylus and get it out of the way. And then the next step to begin the take apart is we're going to need to heat up the back cover, especially around the edges. We can use a hair dryer or a heat gun. Always continue to move it around, never stay in the same place so that you don't burn the inside of the phone, because the heat gun is very powerful. So just continue to move it around and heat it up for about a minute or two until it's too hot to touch it for more than like 2 seconds.
Got it.
You can also use a hot plate, which is what I prefer to use, and I set it to about 110 degrees Celsius and leave it on there for about a minute or two as well.
You kidding me? Okay.
So you may want to use some rubber gloves so that you don't burn your hands. So after about a minute or two, once the phone is hot enough, we're going to go ahead and grab it.
All right. 110 degrees? Should I grab gloves? Nah, I should be fine. I will actually grab gloves. Give me a second. Oh shit, my mouse. All right. Let's continue, shall we? We shall. Apparently, bro had it at 110 degrees Celsius. All right, let's go 110. All right. I'll try to move it around, aim for the corners, don't stay at one spot. I feel like I want to touch it just to see how hot it is, but I shouldn't. Okay, let's go corner, 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 corner. Okay, so the main reason I've decided to actually do this, I wasn't gonna do this, but the main reason I started doing this was because I think my battery has degraded to the point wherein to effectively charge it quickly, I need to turn it off. Or at the very least, I can't do anything on my phone as I'm charging it. I can't play any videos, listen to music while my Bluetooth headphones are connected, nothing. I literally just have to turn off my phone or, put it aside and do something else. Otherwise, it ain't gonna charge. Hence, I'm replacing the battery. Plus, it's encountered another issue. I believe it's what was actually the actual nature of the issue? Oh yeah, sometimes my phone would just randomly restart now, depending on like I would say the workload, but even then, sometimes on a very light workload with very little activities going on, it still randomly restarts every now and then. And I believe it's a power issue simply because that had started to occur after my phone died because, it ran out of battery. Then when I charge it, turned it on again, that's when it started to just randomly restart. So I reckon it is definitely a power issue. Alright. Okay. I wonder if that works. Okay. Okay, I'm not sure the suction in itself is working, which sucks. Okay, whoop, whoop. What the fuck? Is it the sticker getting in the way? I have no idea. Oh. Hold on. I'm getting something. I'm getting something. I was getting something. Fuck. Left-handed mode time. Okay. Pull me the right. Alright, I'll try to remove the sticker. If it's possible. Alright. On Pride Month, of all months, no! The humanity! Oh, since I heated the sticker, it's actually so much easier to remove, which means I should be able to reattach it easily, so much, like, with relative ease. Put it aside here. Ugh. Okay, this is a poor design. Like, why would you use some flimsy wire for it? Christ on a bike. Okay. How am I to actually do this? It's not like I can pry this somewhere. Alright, let me see how Old Mate did it.
We're going to use a suction cup, place it towards the bottom of the phone here,
Oh,
towards the
I'm a
charging port,
dumbass.
and we're going to give it some upwards
It's the
pressure here
bottom.
until we see a
I
slight
removed the
opening
wrong sticker.
and the adhesive
Alright.
coming loose. So as you can see, it's already loosening up here a little bit. So once you see that, you can stick a plastic prying tool is recommended in there to keep it open. Once you have the
my
prying tool in
sticker!
there, we can go ahead and remove the suction cup.
Okay.
So once you have the prying tool in there, we're going to move it around from side to side, removing the adhesive and releasing it as much as possible. So we're going to go down one of the sides with one of the prying tools, and we're going to use the help of another
goddamn
prying tool
hate this.
to keep the top open.
This is so terribly designed as a suction thing. Alright. Oh, that's me. Bro, I was watching my screen and I was like, oh, the guy has the same sort of tool as me. I was actually watching my own hands do it. Lamau. Alright. Alright. Heat it up again. This just makes me hate phone manufacturers even more. You know, there's no need to glue things together. There's no need. I know people say they like thin phones, but is it really worth having a thinner phone if it means you can't replace your stuff, like your batteries, easier? No, I don't think so. Man, imagine I overheat my phone. Yikes. Take it easy. Slow and steady wins the race. Do 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 do. Okay, that should be enough, in my opinion. Right, let's see. Do 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 do. Fuck off. Oh, I think something's happening. Or I'm just coping. Hmm. Not sure if I see anything. Okay, I'll try pulling it sideways. Okay. Catch. Y'all see something? Oof, because I don't. Okay, I'll try pulling it from this angle. Okay, hold on. With my camera. Ah! Okay, let's try pulling it this way. Hmm. Yeah, nothing yet. Okay, heat it up again. What a bad day to not have a heat gun, am I right? I mean a heating plate? Maybe I should be closer. Am I just not patient enough? Is it a case of that? I'm not heating it up long enough? And so I don't really notice anything because I want to get it done quick and fast. Oh, I actually went to the park today, which is something I haven't done in like a solid year. Except that one time I went to the park before the concert a few weeks ago. But still, I haven't gone to my favorite park, and by favorite park I mean literally the park that's just closest to where I live. I haven't been there in a year or a year and a half. I used to go there quite often when I used to run. And sometimes, I remember, I think 2021 or early 2022, I'd go there just to chill out sometimes. You know, just to chill, enjoy the sounds of nature and stuff. The sound of the fountains, the water, and whatever. The sounds of the birds chirping. Haven't done that in a long while, and I finally did it this afternoon. I actually biked there. I know, wild. Me actually using my bike? Unbelievable. That's crazy. But it felt pretty good to actually bike again. I don't know, I find it refreshing in a way. It's definitely a physical activity that's fun to do. You know what I mean? And I do feel like you can get more out of biking because it's actually somewhat useful. You know what I mean? Like, for example, biking, you can work out your legs, and at the same time, you can get from point A to point B. Whereas lifting weights, sure, it builds your strength, but you don't necessarily see the results immediately, so it's like, boring. So I do like biking. It's chill. Plus, I used to bike when I was a kid. I used to bike a lot. So maybe it's just a factor of nostalgia. You haven't bought a car after the last one? Nope. I've been carless since 2022, so 3 years now. I still drive when I'm at work, so I still need to get my license renewed and all that. But yeah, I haven't really seriously driven a car, at least not my own car, since then. I've driven like my dad's car whenever I'd visit them, visit the fam. If I feel like driving, that is. Because fuck traffic and fuck driving. I ain't a big fan. Okay, let's try this. I hate how this is designed. I'm actually tweaking. So the guy says aim for the... Wait, I see something. I think I see something. Hold on. Hold the fucking phone. Hold the fucking phone. I think I just got something. If only this wasn't a stupid wire setup. Okay, why does it have to be wire? I actually goddamn hate this. To be fair, I probably should have inspected the tools I was getting first before getting it. Should I just get a little like knife and try to like cut it open? Wait. Surely there's something better than this sort of wire. Like a rope or something. GG's 8 divines are calling to kill some Daedric. You mean 9 divines? I don't know who you've been hanging out with, but I'm pretty sure you mean 9 divines. I have no goddamn other way of doing this I have no other handle. Okay, let's do this. Talos is not the 9th. Well, if he wasn't the 9th, then his blood shouldn't have worked in activating the amulet of that amulet of kings, which needed divine blood. If not divine, why did it work? Checkmate. Yeah, damn. Aldmeri the minion fanatic. Fuck, I am actually... Oh no, shit, I'm getting something. I think I'm getting something. Or I'm coping hard. Oh, shit, hold on. I'm gonna... I feel like I could literally just pry it with something like this. See that? But that'll be my last resort. I don't want to break it. Okay, so my current issue is this little flimsy stuff. But the thing is, I don't believe it should be that hard anyway. So let's rewind.
Put some upwards pressure here until we see a slight opening and the adhesive coming loose. So as you can see,
okay, so bro definitely heated it for a longer amount of time.
So you may want to use some rubber gloves.
Now, would it have been cheaper to have the phone service? No, they would charge me $300 to $200. So no.
So after about
I mean, it's kind of fair because I'm paying for the labor, but, then I wouldn't have learned how to do it myself.
A minute or two. Once
I would
the
have
phone
missed
is
out
hot
on an
enough, we're
important
gonna go
lesson.
ahead and grab it. We're gonna use a suction cup, place it towards the bottom of the phone here, towards the charging port, and we're gonna give it some upwards pressure here until we see a slight opening.
See, okay,
and the
he didn't
adhesive
even have to
coming
try
loose.
too
So as you
hard.
can-
So that makes me think that I'm probably just not heating it enough nor long enough. All right. His suction cup is smoother too, I do agree. All right, I've bumped it up to 120. I'll try to focus on just the lower part. Since you want to pry open the lower part, I'm going to focus on the lower part first, and then get the upper parts near the camera later. Hopefully it works. Not even going to wear the gloves this time. Fuck it, I'm going to raw dog it. Already burnt myself once this week, why not twice? Accidentally burnt myself when making the banh mi, because I was picking up the actual tray with one hand, and accidentally touched my arm, the tray, so now I have like... So now, hold on, now I have that little mark on my arm. So yeah, that's pretty funny. Maybe I should have bought a bigger suction cup. True. Not sure if there was any... I'm trying to think if we have any other suction cups at home. But the answer to that question is no. If that looks like it hurt. It hurt when it happened. And then after that I was just like, eh. Then I cut my wrist. It isn't obvious anymore, but I cut my knuckle a bit when I was opening a can as well. So, you know, a week of minor cuts and burns and bruises. Nothing too unusual. It would be kind of interesting or cool if this becomes a permanent, like, branded thing. Because you know how some people... I'm not sure how popular it got, but I know back in the day, some people, instead of getting a tattoo, they would brand themselves instead. You know what I mean? So they'd have, like... They would literally just use hot metal and brand themselves and instead of a tattoo. And those were pretty permanent. So, it would be interesting if this is permanent, but I doubt it. It's just a little area. And it's not like I pressed it onto my skin for way too long. Hey, Ace, how's it going? Oh, shoot, wrong account. Forgot to change to this one. Alright, see you in the next one, the next account then. If you were gonna change accounts. God, I'm actually getting bored of just heating it up. Please end the suffering. Okay, I'm gonna try lifting it right now. Bro, what is this motherfucking bullshit? Alright. Oh, the music's gone. What the fuck? Why is the music gone? Oh no, it's back. Ooh, Caramel Pain by Suisse. My Oshi. The love of my life. Hey, Ace! Welcome back. How's it going? Is it pretty late on your end? Or I actually don't know what time. It'll be like 3 hours. So it'll be like 9 p.m. there? Or something? You know what? That's one of the things I don't like about the Australian time zone. Is that by the time it's midnight here, there's still things going on and like in the internet, like Hololive ID. Whenever they stream in Indonesia time, and because they stream in Indonesia time, they stream at like what 8, 9, or 10 p.m. Indonesia time, which is like proper midnight and or past midnight my end, which sucks. Especially on the days where I have to sleep early, because it means I can't really catch any streams. Should it just put it closer or something? Jesus Christ. And then I turn on my phone now and it's like, overheated. I feel like that's oh shit, that's sufficient, right? Okay, let's pull it out. Oh my god, I'm actually gonna I'm gonna shoot this little thing that I have. I hate it. I hate it. Oh, bro, it's opening the corner. Oh my god, it is! Oh ho ho! Oh ho! Oh shit! Okay, I got it. Hold on. Focus. Got it. Motherfucker. Oh shit! Woo! Bro! Nice! I got it! I actually fucking got it! Holy motherfucking god. You know, I can already foresee an issue. How do I reattach this? Surely it's not glue, it's some sort of double-sided... Ooh! Bro, did you hear that crack? Ooh, that was not good. But that's just the glass... Ugh, fuck! Shit. I did watch the whole video, yes. I've been watching it for months. Okay. I should not rush this. I should take my time and be careful. I'm not sure if you heard that, but there was like a glass crack. It's not too bad. It's only that. Okay, so I should be careful. I don't want to risk damaging the thing any further. Must have been the wind. Oh, I hope it... yeah, true. Just the wind, nothing else. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna continue heating. Patience. I need the patience of a Jedi. First of all, why would it even be glass in the back? The only glass you need is the front part, the touchscreen. Anyways, patience is the virtue we're going for. The guy did say use multiple sort of cards or something to pry it open. So I probably should have done that. Actually, I might just do that right now. So, I'm gonna use this just to tear it open. Right? So, and be careful here. Whoop. Alright. Okay, nice. That's it. That's all I'm doing. I'm gonna put this little piece of cardboard instead of it. Instead, there you go. Nice. So I know I can pry this open whenever. Cool. So I'm gonna focus on the other parts. Replacing the phone battery, is it bloated or what? It's just too old, let's say. This phone is like has been, well, the Note 9 released in 2018 or 2017, so it's a pretty old battery at this point. Yep, eight-year-old battery. So yeah, hence I'm replacing it. Plus, it's just one slow to charge, and I think it's starting to fail because my phone's randomly restarting. So yeah, hence now I'm focused on actually just, well, hence I actually put in some money to actually replace it. I got a battery somewhere sitting over there. Oh, thank you for the follow there. But God, does it take forever to actually heat this up? I want to crank up the temperature to 200 degrees, but one, I feel like that'll actually hurt my hands. But then again, I have gloves. But two, that might actually do serious damage to my phone. But then again, it's made out of glass, so surely it should be able to withstand the heat. But then again, I don't think it's the actual glass that you have to be worried. Well, I have to be worried about. It's the internal parts. I say, I changed mine last month since mine was bloated, plus my charge exploded. Oof. Unfortunately, that never happened with my device. I will replace its screen, hopefully mid-June, when my phone screen actually arrives. But it looks like I actually need to buy a back panel as well now, because I cracked it somewhat. And I need to buy a new charger port as well, because I think, or maybe just give it a bit of a cleanup. Because it seems like there's well, it doesn't seem like there's it. Ugh. It definitely is the case where only one of my cables are working on my as a to charge my phone. Any other cable, it's a bit tricky to use. Like there was a cable that I recently bought, cost me $22 because it was a bit reinforced to ensure that it was a bit long lasting and what have you. I can't, it's very hard to use. I can't even just straight up plug and charge my phone. I have to like plug it in and move it around just to ensure it actually charges. Which sucks. Because it essentially means I spent $22 for nothing. And that's annoying. So I do have to eventually replace this or clean it. Hopefully it's just a cleanup. So I don't need to buy another part and disassemble this thing again. But the more I disassemble my phone, the better I become at it, surely? Let's focus on the side part. Let's focus on the bottom part. I changed my mind. Okay, actually, I'm gonna change songs because I don't know this. I don't know what. Oh shit, my mouse sensitivities. Okay, been reset. Alright. Let's go Suisei. My Oshi. My wife. The love of my life. Yep. Okay. Ow, 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 ow. That actually hurt my hands. Ow. Ow, 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 ow. Okay, surely this will work now. Okay, I'm gonna try to slowly pull it. Hopefully it works. Okay. I don't want to crack it anymore. Hence, I'm being very, very careful about this. Slight pull. I cannot definitely see any sort of advancement here or opening. I'll lower it a bit, perhaps that'll help. Hmm. Okay, it needs to be just here. Okay, let's pull 1, 2, 3. Okay, maybe I need to pull it my left, like last time. Pull! Oh, I hear some sort of movement. Ooh, it's definitely a bit more stuck compared to the other one. Hey. Okay. Hey! 1, 2, 3, pull! Oh. Yeah, I think I need to heat it up a bit more. Otherwise, maybe squeeze this in. Okay, I'll be careful about it. Yeah, nah, it's still pretty hard, this part. Yeah, no. Ooh. No, will not do that. I'll try going down this way. So this side is definitely all good, as you can see. So that side's definitely all good. I might just pry another thing here. I'll use this. Cardboard. Nice. Boom. Cool. Yeah, this part's definitely going to be tricky. So I'll focus on everywhere else. I was looking into potentially installing a new operating system on my phone as well. I was going to install Lineage OS, which is let's say, a lightweight Android OS. It is essentially Android but de-Googled. So, Android without the Google stuff. Not because their aim is necessarily to have a de-Googled operating system. The main purpose of Lineage OS, I believe, is to, one, provide privacy, which is just a result of not well, it's provide privacy, and definitely not having Google Apps helps with that. However, the reason they can't it doesn't come with Google Apps is because of its proprietary software, and so they don't have the rights to distribute it themselves. The Google them Google Apps. Hence, the OS itself, when you install it, you wouldn't have any Google. I thought Lineage discontinued. Not sure. It definitely seems like it's still going on, at least for some phone models. I know for the Note 9, it's definitely discontinued. It's not even in the list of devices that you could click on to see, like instructions or whatever. You have to actually look it up in the search bar, and then you find the Note 9 information, and then have to click there. And once you click it, it tells you that it's a bit out of date. But yeah, I was just looking into it out of curiosity to see if it's worth doing. However, the only thing that is preventing me from using it is the Google Maps app might not work properly. But even worse, the Uber app may not work. As much as I hate Uber, I do need it to get from here to wherever I need to go sometimes. So I can't sacrifice that, unfortunately. As much as I would like to, just completely de-Google my phone. But I don't know. I haven't really kept up with how Lineage has been going over the past few years. I might just reinstall the actual stock OS that I had anyway. Maybe a version of it where, you know, you can't, where Facebook isn't, let's say, pre-installed. You know how some Android phones will have certain apps pre-installed and you can't uninstall it? You can't uninstall it from your phone. You can, the best you could do is to block or, yeah, to disable the app, but you can't really remove it, which sucks. So yeah, At most, I might get an OS, an Android OS that's, rather basic with nothing forcefully installed. Or forcefully you cannot uninstall. I feel like they should be good. Oh, fuck. Come on. Oh, is it because the camera's there? Hold on, I'll slide it. Okay. I'm hoping just the heat alone is enough to help me pry this open. Okay. Ooh, I'm being very slow here. Until I encounter resistance. Fuck me. I cracked it again. I knew it. I should have stopped. I felt the resistance there. Bro, I am single-handedly... It's fine. It's fine. This is cosmetic damage. It's fine. I did feel a chunk of glass hit my arm, but it's fine. Ugh. Not me being impatient. Alright, moving it here. Moving it here. Not me needing to buy an emergency phone because I fucked up this one. Okay. How is this side so much easier to remove than the others? Like, fuck me. Okay. Okay. Let's do a big pull. Okay, well, at least I'm consistent. I had cracks on the same side, on the this side, so I am consistent, if anything. Remember, we could just pull it with a finger. I know, right? Gone are the days. Okay, no, it's definitely opening a bit this side at least. So it's a bit hard to do. So this definitely requires a bit more heat. Ah, okay. Right. Okay. So clearly, the top part, if I even just try to use my finger a bit, as you can see, it. Oh wait! Turn on my phone. I could open up till here. So I've heated up. It's heated up enough up till here. I need to heat up this portion a bit more, and I turned on my phone accidentally. So I'm gonna shut it down. All right. Not the best time to turn on. Well, on the bright side, my phone hasn't. It's not freaking out over the fact that it's been heated. Okay. Oh. Oh. Oh, I realized my phone could be seen. There you go. Okay, nice. Okay, heating up again. Okay, we'll definitely focus on the corner. You know, I'm just gonna wear a glove. Fuck it. Was that Aerith's hand? No, that was just Aerith as my photo, as my background photo. I don't know why you suspected it's Aerith's hands of all things. That's a very specific thing to use as a background. But then again, it doesn't. It's not too out of this world. So it makes sense. I take back what I said about your statement. It actually makes sense. No, I meant I saw something on her chest area weird. Nah, it was probably her hand then. It was definitely a safe for work wallpaper. Because I cannot risk, well, because it's, distasteful to have an NSFW wallpaper. You want to be the guy who unlocks his phone in the middle of, I don't know, a meeting or something and like, uh-oh, it's actually NSFW. Like, ugh, awkward. Not that I do have NSFW wallpapers, I don't. I'm a pure saint, an angel. Okay, I'm just gonna hold this down and then do this. Wee, wee. Alright, Miku, you can be a bit quieter. Maybe a bit of a shake will help, so it's not concentrated into one area. I'm getting real close and personal with this phone. Okay, I almost turned it off. I need to focus. I'll stick to one motion. Just focus on this. Don't get distracted. Whoop. 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 Ooh, I definitely feel the heat through the gloves. All right. Okay. Really? Stuck in the on the desk? Okay. Cool. Thank you. Hold on. I'll do this. Do this. Pull this a bit. Oh. You can definitely see some movement. Get it closer. See how that gap is actually somewhat there? Yeah. Okay, it's somewhat working. Oof. It's just so hard to put a sticker on this top part. But I feel like the success of that is just to undo the sides. Like what I did here by mm, by loosening these sides, by like melting the glue enough on this side. On this corner, it helped me do the other side, like going up. So I should do the same approach here, but the bottom part is already somewhat compromised, which is annoying, I will be honest. But yeah, perhaps that's where I should be focusing on. Oh, god damn it. Come on, autofocus. Well, so much for autofocus. Okay, there you go. Oh, fuck off. See, I'm not sure if there's even any more progress in the bottom. Not sure if I should pull with my right or my left. Okay, let's try with our right hand. My right hand, not ours. It's why not yours. So how is this extra stuck. For, eh, for oh God's sake. Well, I think it's somewhat working. Keyword somewhat, not entirely though. Well, it did help last time when I heated the back side or the bottom side with the suction cup attached. But I think that's just me coping. It's definitely harder here because the glass is already fucked. Fuck. Ah. Okay. That's it. Okay. Hmm. Hold on. Hold on. Oh, I actually like this next song. Would be cool if Yoasobi does a concert here in Australia. Though I'm not their biggest fan, not really familiar with a lot of their music. It would still be cool if they could. I'd be tempted to learn a lot of their songs if they do have a concert. Because hopefully, because the thing I would be hoping for is for them to perform the Oshinoko theme song. Because watching the live performance of that makes me want to be a part of it. You know what I mean? Ooh, you can see how the crack has expanded this way as well. Definitely risky. Hmm. Yeah, I'm gonna end up breaking this glass if I don't not gonna more careful. I keep hearing mini cracks. Oh, I pried it open it this way. This side, I mean. See that? Oh, 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 oh. Times like these, I wish I had a third arm. Fuck. Okay, one, 2, 3, pull. See that gap? That's what I want. Oh! It's definitely the little gap. It's definitely not big enough or wide enough. Oh holy shit! Okay, got it. Somewhat. All right. Now keeping mini crack, keeping that in place. We heat up the rest. I'll keep it away from my keyboard. Again, I just have to be very, very patient and actually just, you know, commit to actually warming up this side. Bling, bong bong, bling, bong bong bong. That's actually a really funny anime. Mashley. I started watching it on the plane once. I was actually pretty hooked. It's not a very serious anime, it's just silly and funny. I think the premise is the guy is pretty much maxed out all of his strength in a world where magic is the most important thing. And so now he is a part of this, he's enrolled into this magical academy, and he uses his strength to essentially pass the magical trials. Like, for example, there was one of his trials was to use a flying broomstick, to ride it and fly in it. But because he doesn't have magic, the only way he could do it was by using his super speed, throwing the broom, and then I don't remember how he did it, but it was through an illusion by taking advantage of his strength and super speed to make it look like he was actually flying on the broom. I don't like that. And swipe down. Then my prying tool unpried itself, unfortunately. There's a bit of a shattered area there for some reason. I think I need to keep on heating until there's relative ease when I pull it out, like in the video. If there's still a lot of resistance, it means I need to heat it up a bit more. Like this, that's still resistance, so it means I need more heat. And my suction cup's gone. It fell. Okay. All right. Do it again. Okay. I want to test it. A bit easier, but still a lot of resistance. But yeah, it is a bit easier, especially down here. Not sure if y'all can see it. But yeah, it's definitely easier to open. Like, let's do this. Yeah, okay. Alright, more heat. I almost zoned out there. And that one spot, which would have been terrible. Hmm. Alright, let's see. I don't know if that's enough time. Hopefully it is. Hmm. Come on. Really? Okay, 1, 2, pull, pull, pull. Fuck. How is it easier to pull in this side than the other side? Make it make sense. Alright, 1, 2, 3, pull. 1, 2, 3, pull. Okay, not yet. Pull. Ah. Okay, firmly in place. And sucking onto the thing. Now pull. What the fuck? Oh. Bro. Oh. Okay. I wonder if this was the thing that prevent it. Oh my god, I think it was. Oh, because it's not attaching to. Oh my god, I'm a dumbass. It was attaching to the plastic, not necessarily the glass. Oh. Well, it shouldn't have made much of a difference. Well, I don't know. Let's try it out. Now it is just the pure glass. Dun, 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 dun. I'm so glad I saw her live. Probably one of the best nights of my life, that concert in Sydney. It was just so cool being in the venue, just being surrounded by people of the same interests, you know what I mean? It's like I look to my left, I see some people, I see people wearing Ado merch or cosplaying as Ado. I look to my right, I see people wearing anime merch or VTuber merch that I recognize. It's like, it's just so cool. Everywhere you look, there were people of similar interests. You know? It's almost like you could like let your guard down in a way. You know, you don't have to put much effort in being a normie or whatever. You didn't have to put on an act like you're everyone else, you know? Enjoy, I don't know, whatever people enjoy. It's just so cool. Even in the merch line itself, when me and my mate were just waiting in line, it was still, despite the fact that we were just waiting, it was still cool again to be surrounded by by fellow fans. Now the suction cup has ceased to work, so I'm gonna keep heating the back. And I'm so glad I gave in to that peer pressure from my buddy when we were buying merch. It's crazy because it actually took us 3 hours of waiting to get to finally be able to buy some merch. And let's say 10 minutes before it was our turn to buy our things, my buddy convinced me to get myself a light stick as well. I wasn't gonna get a light stick. However, he did say, "Oh, you're gonna regret not getting a light stick when at the time of the concert itself, you're not gonna be able to wave your stick along to the song like the rest of us." And I'm so glad. And boy, did I cave under zero pressure. And I'm so glad I gave in because it was definitely so much cooler waving the light stick at the concert. You know, like moving it to the beat of the song. When the song was a bit slower, people would do this sort of slow wave. And if it was intense, people would match the beat as well. It was so good. It was like everyone was in a hive mind. Everyone was on sync. or synced up. Do 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 do. Da 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 da. Do 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 do. And now I will forever be chasing that high for the rest of my life. I could have gotten that high again because there's a convention in Sydney, an anime convention, but alas, I actually cannot go during that time. Bloody work getting in the way of my life. It would have been cool because it is an anime convention and anime and manga convention. Plus, a few VTubers will be there for a meet and greet, which would have been dope. But alas, I've got things to do. Oh, it's Teto! Bit of a hot take, but I actually prefer Teto to Hatsune Miku. I don't know why. I just like Teto's voice bank better. I definitely enjoy it more. Maybe I'm biased because I've never been the biggest Vocaloid fan. However, there were a few Vocaloid covers from Teto that I really, really liked. And perhaps because of that, I'm biased towards to her, you know? Given that the covers that I liked were utilize her voice bank. I now have this impression that I just prefer that it's better in general, or that it's better generally. Fuck. I can't even attach to the center anymore. What the fuck? Bro. Okay, good. Okay, can it not? Oh, is it because of the sticker? Fuck these stickers, I swear to God. Okay. Ah, fucking hate myself. Okay. Oh, come on. Give me a goddamn break. Right, 1, 2, 3. Oh, come on. Can you not maybe I shouldn't have heated my suction cup while it's pressed in. I knew that was gonna fuck me up, but I was like, nah, I'm gonna do it anyway because it seemed like it worked last time, but it didn't. That was just me coping. Oh, come on. Come on. You do not have to. You can show a bit of resistance. It's fine, you know. Okay. Hmm. Okay, so fuck me. Oh yeah, it's my suction cup's fucked. Nice, awesome work, Echo. It literally does not stick. I think it's been flattened out somewhat. Okay, flatten it. Okay, surely since I've heated this part enough, I can use my proper prying tool to pry it even more. Nah, there's resistance. I'm gonna stop there. let's focus on this little end here, shall we? We shall. Oh. You can definitely see the glass being lifted there. It seems like, again, a dumb idea to put glass on top of the plastic cover. Why do you need to do that? Okay, let's not damage that part. Let's actually rotate a bit. Come on! Not having the suction cup definitely sucks. It still works for my goddamn desk, though, but not on my goddamn phone. Oh. Surely that should be fine. Oh, yeah, it's so much easier. Look at that. But then again, it's already cracked. Oh, fuck yeah. That's so much easier. Oh, yeah, fuck yeah. That was so much easier. Bro, I should have just done that from the very beginning, but no, bro had to brute force his way to open a phone. Okay, I'm gonna stop there. Okay, bro, that was actually so much smoother. I don't know if you saw that, but I glided through it. Like melted butter in a pan. That's how smooth it was. But alas, I've already cracked the back. Hey, Tesla, how's it going, mate? How's it going? Good morning to you. Good morning. Hope you're having a good morning. Oh, Millie! You're talking about Millie, the character from Limbus Company? I've never played Limbus Company. I know it has a dedicated-ish fan base, though. I tried checking it out, but I feel like there's some lore I don't understand. Okay. I don't like that, but I'm gonna commit. Okay. So, there's definitely a chance for me to pry this further open. I'm just gonna take this piece of cardboard. WSG is the producer. Oh. See, every time you stop by, Tesla, I feel like I'm learning so much more about niche communities and anime in general and stuff. And I appreciate it. Okay, I'm gonna probably put this little piece of cardboard in. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, nice. Okay, I'm gonna sneak this in. Anyways, I played Expedition 33 already. Fire. Nice, nice. How far are you into the story? Bro, I ended up playing that game 7 hours last night. Again, unintentionally. Because it didn't feel like it played it for that long. Because realistically, I only went through like 3 arcs or levels or chapters. Or what have you. Well, not chapters. But 3 different levels. That's for sure. Oh, I've definitely just melted the glass instead of actually prying the thing. It's not a true prying. This is a true prying. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Nice. Right now I'm doing some karaoke in Yakuza. Nice. Which Yakuza game? I mean, there's like 7 to choose from, right? Oh, have you played the new Yakuza, the pirate one, or not yet? I've been avoiding anything to do with Yakuza simply because I don't want anything spoiled for when I eventually play it. Okay, nice. Whoop, whoop. I can. Maybe I should be wearing safeties because I definitely feel the goddamn fragments flying. Okay, gonna insert a piece of cardboard there as well. I'm playing Kiwami 1. Oh, basically I'm a remaster of the OG Yakuza that came out in 2005. Oh, I see. And I lost my prying thing. Awesome. Okay, I'm gonna use this to pry this. Oop. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna stop here. There we go. So I need to go up and down, but really slow. Concentrating the heat on the side. I'm assuming that's available on Steam. I'm pretty sure I bought that, Kiwami 1. There were 3 times when the Yakuza games went on sale. And I know I missed it. Twice, at least. Well, I didn't miss it. I put it in my cart, but I never clicked buy. So I'd forget about it until I look back and then it tells me, oh, the price has changed since you last put it in. And then I realize, oh shit, I never bought it. Drats. And then the cycle repeats itself. It's a good trick, you know. Sometimes just adding something to cart without buying it. Sometimes I feel like it tricks your brain into thinking you actually bought it, and then you just forget about it. At least that's what happens to me. Okay. Yeah. Fuck off. Okay. It's not even sticking properly. I don't care anymore. Fuck off. Hmm. I definitely need to pry this part open. Otherwise, it's just going to be a big old crack. Okay. Hmm. If only my suction cup still worked. But now the back is crunchy. Oh, there's definitely a lot of glass fragments. That is not good. Oh well, here's what it is. How are you sticking to that side of the back, but not the part I want you to stick on? I hate this so much. I actually do properly hate this. Oh, oh, hold on. It's only natural to feel overwhelmed with Project Moon, with 3 games and 3 novels, books, mangas, but you don't have to experience everything in order to. Example, Lobotomy Corp. My bad. There's a 250 character limit per message. You should be good in about 15 seconds. You're only timed out for 15. My bad. I suggest splitting your messages into parts. Oh, fuck off. Why did my phone have to turn on? Okay. Ah, man, I goddamn hate modern smartphones. And their glued up BS. It's like, why should it be this hard to just, get to access my battery? FF, for fuck's sake. You know what I mean? Okay. Nice. This is now my soft prior. The circular shape definitely helps. Nice. I'll put this in. Whoop. Oh, there's a lot of resistance on the top. That's not hot enough yet. Okay. Even this part, it's a lot of resistance. I feel a lot of resistance. But I got to it. Okay. Now it's this part that we have to heat up. Is this a cover song or is this? It's not Hatsune Miku, is it? It does not. Yeah, it's a cover song. It literally says covered by Riri. Riripu? I think it's Riripu. Or is it Riripi? I think it's Riripi, not Riripu. Do, 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 do. Okay. Can I pry it? Let's see. Oh, no. Autofocus. Let's try it. Oh, now it's so much easier. Still resistance. Like, this is as far as I can go. So there's still some. The glue here or adhesive hasn't been heated up yet. So we'll focus on that. No wonder phones break easily these days. If it's all made of glass. Wait, have I turned off? Oh shit, I haven't turned off my phone. Oop. That's dangerous. Heating up my phone while it's on. Ooh. Feel like that should be enough. Hmm. I can roll it, but again, still a lot of resistance. Yeah, that's as far as I can go. Without it, yeah, I need to heat up this portion. Jesus Christ. Alright. Hmm. Just gonna be adding something. No, I'll leave it as is. Okay. Alright. Let's do it. Spin. Fuck off. Yeah. Sure. There you go. Okay. Nope, that sucks. Okay. We've pried it somewhat. Okay. We can somewhat remove it slowly now. Just gotta pry everything open. Yeah. Oh, fuck off. Okay. Oop. Like, we're getting there, but not quite, which sucks. Ow. Oh, no. Shit. Okay. Right? Yep. We're dealing with glass now. Okay, I'm gonna get my other glove. Oh, shit. Fuck. Ow. Oh, hello? Okay, back. Just need to stop the bleeding a bit. Okay, good. That should be fine. So, it does seem like... Right, we need to go full glove here. Ow, that actually kind of hurts. Hmm. So we can, like, get this part open? The rest, not really, which is still annoying. Yeah, like, we can... Okay, that's annoying us AF. Alright, let's heat it up more. Takes me 2 hours just to, like, open up the back part. Oh, the back is like, ugh. Not in the best of shape. For me, gachas are kind of a mixed bag. I mean, I played Genshin and ZZZ, but never got far. The combat was interesting for me, but everything else was meh in my opinion. Hmm. Yeah, like I'm sort of in the same boat when it comes to like, I guess gachas. But then again, I don't know. I take that statement back. Actually, now that I think about it, never been too into them. They're okay. I did like Honkai Star Rail. I did like the turn-based aspect of it. I don't know. It feels like when I started playing Genshin, it was definitely at a time when I was kind of tired of open world games. So it really didn't hook me as much at the time. No, there's just something about gotchas that really I don't. I guess I'm not much of a gambler, which in a way is fortunate. ZZZ, I've never played myself. I know there's Wuthering Waves as well. Which is the one with Bernice? I forgot the name of the character Bernice in it. Is that triple Z or Wuthering Waves? I know one of them seems to be a bit more gooner than the other. Okay, can you just... Oh, fuck off. Why is there so much fucking adhesive in that little fucking portion? Like, look at this. It's so much easier to do this in this side. But for fuck's sake, the other side, though, it's a pain in the goddamn ass. Ah, it's a goddamn camera. That's why. Okay. It's the camera side. There you go. Oh my god. I hate this so much. Ow! She's from Triple Z. Oh, okay. It's a mixed bag since Limbus Company is the only gacha I've ever played so far. Oh! I didn't realize Limbus Company was a gacha. I thought it was some sort of... maybe a similar game to, like... Death and Taxes? I don't know, I just got the impression maybe it's similar to that. Maybe because of the lobotomy company, but then again, I don't know what the lobotomy company or whatever the name of the game is about. I'm assuming it's a bit of a gacha as well. My mouse. Fuck up my mouse. Okay. Oh my god, how hard is it to actually just melt to heat up some adhesive? Fuck me. Okay. Oh, this corner is a tough cookie to crack. I'm definitely gonna need to vacuum my room after this, just to ensure there are no glass shards anywhere that would just injure me in the future. Okay, this is annoying AF. Okay, I'm gonna undo. Oh, it's one of my favorite songs. Bibbidi ba. So the Project Moon games go from SCP Management Sim, Deck Builder, and Gacha Game. Oh, see, the SCP Management Sim sounds interesting. I do like the concept of CSPs. I'm not too familiar with CSPs, but I do like the concept of it. Deck Builder, I might skip. Gacha Game, I'm willing to give it a go. But the SCP Management Sim, I do like management games. And SCPs, or the concept thereof. Come on, this is the final piece of the puzzle here. This piece that I'm heating up, that for some reason loves to have the glue on it. Oh, fucking finally. Jesus Christ. Took me ages to get that off. God, I fucking hate these manufacturers. See, I don't know what, like, really glue? People, have you not heard of strong tape? Library isn't much about cards, more like deck builder, it's like secondary. I'd still recommend either playing Library of Arena or Lobotomy Corporation. Noted. Actually, let me check it out right now. $35? Samsung really just pulled a super glue. Pretty much. Found a Gorilla Glue and just put it in everything. Okay. This part still has some glue on it, because look at this. I could remove most of it, except this final part. So that's the part I have to target. Dippity dippity booba. Don't mind me and my craft paper mouse pad. Put my screwdrivers here. Gotta clean up the glass later. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Surely this is enough. Ow! Like, why is it that hard to undo? Fuck me. Well, finally, folks. Successfully, somewhat, remove the backside. Oh my god. Okay. I'll put this aside. Woo! Let's fucking go! That did not feel as satisfying as I hope it would have. So, now, the thing I'm gonna do, I'm probably just gonna reinforce this with some sort of tape. Maybe duct tape. Just to keep it straight and keep its form. Because, bro, it's actually very fragile and thin. It's annoying. I hate it. Like, look at that, dude. That took me ages to try to remove and undo. That's a lot of glue. Anyways, okay. Here's the phone. Now, I know there's 18 screws. And I'm not kidding, 18 screws to remove. I remember that much from the video. Okay, gloves off. The bleeding had stopped. That is good. I think the pressure put a stop to that. So, okay. I'm going to put the gloves aside. Okay. Autofocus off. Alright. Yeah, bleeding's gone. It's still a bit red, but that's just the blood being spread out. That's fine. Okay. Now I know bro's going to remove 18 screws here. Oh.
You can see it's already loosening up here. Ended these from side to. We're gonna go their prying tool very gently.
Look, he did it so cleanly and so well.
It as much as possible.
Because he's more patient than I am.
Down
I'll
one
be
of
honest.
the sides
Okay.
with one of the prying tools. So.
And he has more prying tools than I did.
Back glass. If your back glass is already cracked, then you don't have to be this careful. Also, if the phone is getting cold or it's not as hot anymore, feel free to give it some more heat. So I can loosen
So I definitely should have concentrated just around the
tools,
corners. Now looking at
go
this.
around all of the sides of the phone until all of the
Oh, it makes sense now why this side was a bit easier to undo. If you look at it here, there's actually no adhesive. Hold on, let me fix my focus. There's actually no adhesive in this side, which means it was easier to prop up from this side. That explains it. Yeah, like look at this. Very minimal, at least for the bottom part. Hence, it was easier. A lot of difficulty, a bit more difficulties here, because that has more adhesive. A lot more difficult on this side. Again, given the volume. And I could say the same in the bottom here. There's definitely a lot more to be attached here. And hence, it took forever. Because it wasn't just a surface, I have to go a bit inwards. I see. Well, that was a learning experience. A very, again, flimsy, fragile material. It's a shame. Honestly, it's a shame. Anyways, let's go.
It's
a shame how thin this is.
So continue to go around. Leave
right,
the top.
buddy.
Stick the fingerprint scanner or wiggle it around with your fingers.
Okay, come on.
And then so no need to cable connector for the fingerprint scanner.
Well, I don't have a fingerprint scanner. Lamau.
Disconnect,
which is good.
By itself, so no need to worry about that. Just do it slowly and gently. There's the cable flex for the fingerprint scanner. Let's put that to the side. So next up, we're gonna need to remove 18 small Phillips
It's ridiculous. Why do we need 18?
head screws holding down the back frames of the phone.
Okay, let's do this. All right, let's do an official count, chat. I'll put this in a proper place so it looks a bit organized. My work area. All right, 18 screws. Let's begin. So Phillips, this is Phillips screw head. Yep. All right, 18, and we begin chapter 2 of our journey. Okay, let's go. 18. So can I dual wield? I'll try dual wielding. Up. That's not the wrong. That's the wrong screw. That's the wrong screw. They're not okay. They're not all the same. I cannot dual wield. Fuck. I probably could if I grabbed my other set of screws. Okay, one. They better all be of the same size screws, otherwise I'm going to lose my goddamn mind. Okay. 2. 3. Oh, come on. Really? Oh, look at that. Nope, I'm just going to keep that in place. Come on, just fall over. Nope. Okay. Fuck, okay. Nice. 2, 3. Practically 4. Number 5. 6. I should clean this a bit, lest there be glass that scratch up my screen. And I should be wearing gloves as I clean it, but whatever. I like to live dangerously. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Fuck off. Oh. Ooh, I don't want to. What the fuck is happening here? Okay. Why doesn't it just drop? Okay. I'll do that last. Nice. Since they're not keen to get out, I'm just gonna shake it later. Oh, motherfucker. Nice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Alright, halfway there. Living on a prayer. I'm gonna. Okay. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. There's definitely one more. It's probably hidden somewhere there. Okay, why do you have to be so tight Nice. Am I bleeding as well here? Oh, wait, is this new blood? Oh, that's just for my thumb. Okay, never mind. Ooh. Oh, no, I'm definitely bleeding from this end as well. Oh, no, it's just a stain. That's fine. Alright, cool. We carry on. Cool. Nice. So... Oh, fuck me dead. Nice. Bang. Nice. One, two, three, four, five. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Where's the 18th one? Okay, continue. Come on, baby, give me the screw. You know you want to get out. Come on, I know you want it. You want to get out. Nice. Okay, fuck off. I need to be really careful not to knock over the screws, otherwise it's gonna be a pain in the ass to find them all. It's like looking for the 7 Dragon Balls. Except it's 18 minuscule, 18 really tiny ones. How many types of Dragon Balls are there? I know there were at least there's at least 2 types. Namekian Dragon Balls and human normal Earth Dragon Balls. Well, I guess it's not normal, it's just Earth Dragon Balls. I know the Namekian ones are a bit harder and annoying to use. For example, it can't necessarily revive more than one person. And after, making your wish with the Namekian Dragon Balls, they disperse throughout the universe instead of just throughout the planet, like the Earth Dragon Balls. So the Earth Dragon Balls are easier to find and so much more capable. Come on. Okay, this is annoying AF. 17. Where's screw number 18? Okay, I'm gonna watch the video. Unless bro miscounted and there's actually just 17.
So once all of the Phillips head screws are removed, we can get a...
How many does he have there? Hold on. Hold the fucking phone. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Yeah, it's definitely 17-ish. Okay. Alright, I'm happy enough with that. Then what are you gonna use the prying tool
plastic prying tool and give it some pressure upwards here on...
Okay, what?
Removed, we can get a plastic prying tool and give it some...
It's okay, this one right here. Oh, it's a bit. Oh, it's soft. Okay. Nice, nice, nice. Hmm. Not sure if there's something here worth removing, unless it's melted a bit too much. That top end. Okay, so literally just pry it.
Pressure upwards here on the charging pad and on the.
Okay, so it's supposed to be easy to remove this aspect. This part, I mean. Unless the high temperatures sort of melted it in place. Hopefully not. Oh, shit.
Plastic part, and it comes.
Yeah, it somewhat melted the plastic. Fuck me. Okay. Okay, I'm just opening this. Whoop. Ah, fuck me dead. Hold on. Hold on. Okay. Oh, fuck off. And it's stuck together in the top end here. Elden Ring Night Rain released. The trailer was peak, literally a 2000 AMV. Whoever pitched at marketing from God it deserves a race. Oh, all right. I'm gonna do that. Hold on. Elden Ring Night Rain. Night Rain trailer. Oh, I'm back. Oh, the official launch trailer from 12 days ago, I'd assume. I will copy the link for that. Put it in my list of things to right now, right here. All right, let's watch it on stream. Oh, I see what you mean by AMV style. So this is supposed to come off easy, but it ain't. Okay. It was the Bring Me to Life one. Bring Me to Life. Okay. Ooh, I do like the music to it. Oh, Bring Me to Life trailer. Got it. Doop, 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 doop. Add media. Nice. Okay. No, no, all good, all good. All good, mate. Now I just need to pry this little thingamajig open, which for some reason is again stuck. Bro, it's supposed to be easy. Why isn't this easy? Right, trying to remove the adhesive. Jesus, motherfucking Christ. What is wrong with this device? Oh, I see what you mean now. The music, the scenes, yeah. Okay, did I heat this up a bit too much? Is the question. So, bro just literally Like, look how easy he did it. Literally just flip that. I do see some deformities here, which does indicate that. Wake me up inside! There's some deformities on this corner, which does indicate that probably the heat had molded it, unfortunately. I don't want to do it, but I'm gonna do it from a distance. Oh, there's gonna be another heating part that we're gonna do after this. Nice. See, I don't want to break it. That's why I'm being very careful. Fuck off. Yeah, it's fucking molded, some part of it. But I can open it up enough for at least to get the battery part. Oh, fuck me. Why is it stuck there? It doesn't make sense. Okay, whatever. Alright, we'll keep it. There it is. That's the battery that we're going to replace with this bad boy. Hmm. Yeah, it's supposed to peel off, but I feel like the heating actually had it stuck, and so now I'm stuck with this mess.
And pull the cable to the back to remove any electricity flowing through the phone. Then we can go to
what?
Speaker portion. Comes off very easy as well. Comes off very easily.
Oh, well, I don't think so, my guy.
Let's
pry this open. Got it?
disconnect the battery and pull the cable to the back to remove any electricity flowing through the phone. Then
I'm supposed to just do this. Okay, I need to gather all my screws in one place, lest I lose all of them, and I'm going to be afraid of that. So, let's do this. There you go. I didn't knock any over, did I? Sweet. Now I should be able to just flick this little part. I'm gonna kill myself. Sorry, I mean in Minecraft.
comes off very easily. We can put that to the side. Let's disconnect the battery and pull the cable to the back to remove any electricity flowing through the phone.
Yeah, I'm supposed to be able to just like clip this. Got it. Somewhat, kinda. Ugh, fuck off. Okay.
Then we can go to the bottom here and lift up on the loudspeaker port.
How is that so easy for him to do? What the fuck? Bro, I don't understand this. Oh, there's another screw. Yep. Ooh. Ooh. I forgot that. Ooh. That explains it. Ah, it's one of those screws that are hard to remove. Got it. After much effort. Okay. Okay, that was my fuck up. It was gonna be... Oh, chat. I just realized. I'm a dumbass. You know why I was having difficulty here? Let me show you. Let me show you. I actually hate myself for not being able to see that. That's why. That's why I was having difficulty there. Why was I having difficulty here? Because I left the screw as well. Damn it. Amateur hour. No wonder it was stuck. Well, is what it is. Nice. Okay, it's still difficult anyway. I tried just doing it here. I hate screws. They should screw themselves. Haha! Nice one. Alright. So I know this came as how did they break this? Okay, I'm gonna need to remember this. It was like this and like this. Okay. So that was that. That's how it's supposed to be. There you go. Okay. Should I get myself some electrical tape? I'll fix that. I'll do that later. Okay. Now I believe I have to heat the screen part.
Comes off very easy as the phone here, the LCD portion, and
So I have to heat up the LCD portion. Because of course this is going to be difficult as well. Let me just try prying it. Yeah, nah. I actually have to heat up the LCD portion. Alright, let's go, chat. So, literally just this part where my 3 fingers are. Ooh, this is... I'm gonna decrease the heat to 110. Yeah, just 100. Now we'll stick 110. We'll stick to 110. Yeah, screws, man. Especially it's so annoying when they get stripped as well, because it means it's just so... It's nearly impossible to remove. All this trouble just to replace a battery. Thanks, Samsung. I should be careful.
till it's hot enough so that the adhesive holding the battery down to the frame will remove. So same thing, heat it up with a hairdryer heat gun. Once it's hot enough, we're going to use a solid prying tool. Squeeze it in here, wedge it in.
Solid prying tool. Ooh, I don't think my kit came with a solid prying tool. So I'm going to have to improvise. Use a Phillips head screw. What time is it? Oh, nice. Okay. Sweet. Okay. I'm going to be a bit soft about this. So he definitely is prying it from the side as well, but I don't have a...
between the battery and the frame, and
I don't have a tool for that. Okay, it's sort of working. Hopefully I'm not damaging the plastic too much. Okay, it's definitely being pried up. Yep. Nice. Nice. Pry it open. Got it. Eat shit. New batteries. Whew. Alright. Chat. We're the final first stage, the reassembly. Does this attach here? Surely. Okay. Okay. Oh, I definitely positioned it a bit incorrectly. There you go. There you go. Nice. Hmm. Yeah, I believe this sits here and this sits here. Yeah, sounds about right. Okay. Shit. Nice. Alright. Seat it again. I just have to reseat this little part. I feel like I should just get some electrical tape, bind it together. That it will matter too much. Okay. Let's see. Would have been this way. Yeah. Up. Nice. Chat. I think we're nearly done. Okay. And then this sits here. Might as well take this opportunity to clean my lens, actually. Where's my cleaner? There you go. Perfectly clean lens. Nice. Right, let's screw it back together. How to do this? Oh, that was disastrous. Nearly disastrous. Alright, I'm gonna change playlists because I'm bored of this playlist. Let me find a new one. I need a new playlist. Where's my new playlist? I'm gonna use Rat Detective. Let's go Rat Detective. Let's go. Rat Boogie. Nice. Let's go. $18 or $17. Whatever, let's go do this. One. I wonder if it was worth fixing the charging port. 2 out of 17. Ah, shit. Ah, fuck. I hit the bleeding part. The part. Ah, fuck, the bleeding part. 2. 3. Ow. 4. Yeah, doesn't need to stop the bleeding again. Okay. I believe that's 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6. Never mind. 30% of the way through. 33% rather. 7. Número 8. Nueve. Actually, before we fully screw this in, it's worth giving it a go. See if it charges. Test the battery. Would be a shame. Would be a shame if we figure out after we have assembled it that it doesn't work. All right. Hold on. Okay. Now let's try charging it. Oh, it is charging. Oh, it's definitely charging. All right. Nice. That's all I need to know. All right. I'm just gonna place all these screws one by one, and then I'm gonna screw them together. I think that'll be a bit easier. Ooh, groovy. Nice. Thank the Lord they're all the same size screws. Next one. Followed by the next one. Oh, damn it. Come on. So there should be 2 more. And of course, naturally, I can't find them. Okay, let's do a count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Okay, I'm definitely just missing one then. Hold on. So. Oh yeah, I'm just missing. I'm missing one or two. Found one. Found one. Found one. Found one. Pesky little screw. Not sure if this belongs here. This belongs here. I feel like this belongs here then. I don't remember there's a screw here, but this we only had 17. So and nothing is within my proximity. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 17. Alright, let's screw it in, boys. This does not seem like the right screw. Definitely not. Nice. These are in. These are in. Now after this, we're gonna have to reinforce the backside, the glass, because it is fragile at this point. We should definitely coat the inside and maybe the outside. Reinforce like this sort of side. Let me turn on the focus. Like perhaps reinforce. Oh, almost docked myself there. Reinforce this portion. And definitely this portion. Sweet. Oh, and oh. Hmm. Shit. Be careful with the components. Hmm. This definitely needs to be somewhat in. There you go. Give this a bit of a. Oh, there's one more screw. Oh. Guess we found our 18th screw. Looks like the guy in the video wasn't lying at all. There you go. Sweet. Now to reinforce this. Now let me get my tape. Black tape to reinforce it. So okay. Tools on the left. Nice. Cool. So reinforce this side, and the center and the corners. You could almost see the cracks from this side as well, like that point. Put a bit of a thin strip. One here. I'm gonna add one. Yep, and add one here as well. I'm putting it at like the vulnerable points where they're most likely to crack. So when they crack, they're still held together. Nice. Oh, nice. I'm gonna secure the backside. Hmm. I don't want it too long. Nice. Oh. Trim it here. Now, let's straighten it up. Not as long as I would have liked. Nice. Nice. Just a bit of reinforcement. Ooh, this might make it a bit more difficult in the future to undo, though, given the tape. But then I can just remove the tape. I might leave the top part alone. Not sure if it's if I require it. Doesn't seem like it since there's compared to the bottom less damage on top. Although I might just secure that. I'll secure that end. I think at the end of the day, my phone looks looks a bit more beat up than how it started. However, I feel like it just adds character to the device. You know what I'm saying? It's no longer using the default skin. It has a custom skin. Yeah. There you go. Good as kind of new. Just gonna put one across here. Ugh, tape. Hmm. Should I do a bit of a how to do this? This? Now I prefer a long, thin band for the corner, honestly. So I'll do something like maybe half this, cut it across the middle. Okay. We go. Someone there? And honestly, since I'm going to be putting this on it anyway, probably fine that it's not sealed in the back. Although that means my phone isn't as water. Well, it's never water. It was never waterproof anyway. It's water resistant or whatever. Now, where's the other sticker? Where's my concert sticker? Hello? Sticker? Oh boy. Give me a second. Where's my other sticker? Where the heck? Okay. We should be nearly done. I just need to find the last sticker, my concert sticker. Oh, there it is. There you go. Now let's give it a go, shall we? Boom! It turns on. Alright. Let's see how this bad boy turned out. I'm just gonna hide it. Whoop. Ooh. That is a bit concerning, the fact that it's stuck in the Samsung screen for a long time. But then again, oh no, there it is. It's actually alive. It's alive, folks! It worked! I successfully replaced the battery! Bye-bye, old battery. Hello with the new. Yep, and everything's still working. I haven't turned on the Wi-Fi yet, nor have I attached my SIM card. Nice! It actually works! Sweet! Nice! Woo! I call that a success. Oh my god, I can't believe I actually did it. I mean, yes, I fucked up, but in the end of the day, you can barely tell. I'm gonna plug in everything now. All these peripherals and what have you. Alright, give me a second. Let me try charging it. Okay. Oh, wrong way around. One hour 21, not bad, but hopefully this will last longer than my old battery. It would be so funny and tragic if the battery makes no difference to the life to how long my phone usually lasts. But if my phone stops randomly restarting, then it means my battery swap worked. So that's pretty cool. Oh, that's new. Anyways, yeah, sick. Looks like the internal batteries was messed up a bit. Let me try to fix that. Oh yeah, the time is definitely still wrong. So let me try to automatically adjust the time. It has detected un uso elevado de la batería. Por eso que para solucionar el problema. Shut the fuck up. Let's see. Y ahora. Oh, nice. Well, looks like it works, folks. Folks, my phone's working again. Sheesh! Fuck yeah. I'm glad oh my god. 3 hours just to finish the battery swap. 2 hours of fucking around with the back and the heating stuff. An hour to undo the second layer, put in the battery, and reassemble the thing and reinforce the back as well. Again, I don't have any adhesive to keep it closed. I could probably just reheat it and then compress it, but I'm not too concerned, honestly, because I'm gonna be disconnecting it again in the future, anyways. So I'm pretty happy with this current setup. I'm just gonna ensure that it has, the cover is there the whole time. But yeah, sweet beans. All right. Given the time, which is nearly 3 a.m., that'll be it for tonight, I guess. No Oblivion this time, because I did this, but it is what it is, and I still consider it a victory. Oh, Lord. Okay. Well, if you enjoyed that, well, wait till we get the sequel to this when I try to reassemble the front panel and maybe get myself a new back panel as well. Do need to wash my hands because of the blood. Anyways, sweet. That'll be it for the rest of the that'll be it for the week. There's nothing much else. There's nothing else planned. I'll be back to streaming when? Hold on. Around June 19. June 19 is when I'll be back to playing games again. I don't know what games I'll be playing yet, but I'll be playing games, that's for sure. Anyways, that is it for tonight. We have successfully fixed our phone. I'm quite happy that I managed to fix my phone. And I have proven a point. I can now go back to work and tell my mates that, you know what? I successfully completed this endeavor, as I said. So, anyways, thank you very much for stopping by and watching. I shall see you all. I shall see you guys next time. Bye. Where's my ending scene? I don't know how to do that. Where is it? Alright, there it is.